When we last did our video on Friday, we took a long pause as we saw where the market was. Now, I hope a lot of you guys were paying attention and listening and acted on what we were talking about. Because if you did, congratulations on your free stubs. If you didn't, maybe there's another time. Let's check it out. Hey, what is going on, MLB family? We are here talking about investments, and we know that things are coming this week. So we have new BR coming on Tuesday, so tomorrow. We also have the new Team Affinity program coming on Friday, which they are releasing, and it does not appear that there's a tie between Team Affinity 1 and 2. I don't like that. I think there should be a tie-in, but whatever. Okay, so we're getting a lot of cards there. Right? Cards you can grind for. More free cards. Great. I like free. You see our stub count at 582 here. You're like, wow, you guys had a lot more stubs. Oh, we did. We still do. So what we were talking about last week was Topps Now cards, okay? Topps Now cards. And some of these cards have a good value on them. Someone like John Means, who sells for $78.93. And we bought a bunch of them for 5,000. Told you guys. Told you. I'd buy these cards. There was zero risk. And what happened? 3 days later, they went up 60%. Right? Now, they may go up a little more when Player of the Month drops. Could be. We didn't get all these. We didn't get players for everyone. You know? Some of these didn't go up as much as I would have liked them to go up. And I am basically selling off some little by little here. Kind of like dollar cost averaging when you invest, except the opposite here, where we are selling some stuff, and by the time monthly rewards comes around, we'll still have some stuff in here. Look at Garcia here, 8,100 stubs. So post-tax, we're going to make 2,000 stubs a pop. Not bad, is it? No, not bad. So you will see little hints and tips like this on the channel quite often. And what my hope is for you guys is to not necessarily, still come by and watch the videos, right? For sure. But to identify these things yourselves early on. Because while I am here to help out and do some stuff, sometimes when you guys see the videos, it's going to be a little bit later on. Like I said, some of these, and these prices actually fluctuate for these cards quite a bit in here as well. So we see we don't have all of them invested in, and that's fine. And I still have some smaller investments in some of these gold cards here. These guys right here, and then the two silvers. Kirk and Rizzo, right? Just small investments there because I don't know where those prices are going. Additionally, you saw that we bought some live series cards for the Yankees. We were going in on Stanton. Now, he's injured, so he's probably not going to get downgraded. But I did sell what we had. I didn't love the investment here. I only had about 6 or 7. I sold them for about 5,800. We still made about 250 stubs. Again, not a lot of stubs, but again, there was zero risk. If I would have had more time on the game, I would have spent every single stub. Every stub. 100%. Now, I know some people also were investing in these 42 cards. They dropped as well. For whatever reason, they did drop the other day. Some of these are really expensive. If you are wanting to do this set, I would just be patient. If you want Jackie, this is so expensive for some of these cards, okay? It is so expensive. Something is undoubtedly going to bring these prices down. There's going to be 42 packs at some point come out. Now, again, when we did this, these cards were really cheap. And they were, in fact, the best investment opportunity of the year up to this point. The second best investment opportunity of the year, little did we know, was Fernando Valenzuela, who we still have here. Now, keep in mind that sometimes cards like this, we're going, look at the price, look at the rise on this price. And I think back to when we talked about this card, when we said, hey, going into the second inning program, we bought the first inning bosses just in case. for 29, 30,000 stubs. We've held on to Valenzuela. And he's really good. He's really good. We can even see his stats here for online. 3-0. A good card. But his price is at 124. Now, are the other cards that much? No. Kenny Lofton is still 56, which is profit. Mike Piazza, who sits down here somewhere, is still 50K again, which is profit. So we'll probably end up having to get rid of some of these cards here at some point here. A lot of these other cards we didn't overly invest in. Mike Hampton, another card whose price is just kind of gone up and down a little bit here as well, especially when the flash sales came out. So keep that in mind. So for our third inning boss or second inning bosses right now, they're not bad cards. They're on page 1 here. So Lee Smith, Jason Bay, Don Mattingly, they're hanging around 40K. And we're getting close, but if I were to talk about one of these cards you would hold on to, it would be Lee Smith. He's a likely candidate for, investing in. We have 11 days on the dot left here, okay? So keep that in mind. Make sure you guys are still doing your daily moments. I believe we're a little behind here for Gary Sheffield. 1 or 2 days behind. So we don't have him quite yet. We will get him. Cool, no problem. Make sure you're doing your player programs here as well, because they also will give you XP towards the secondary program. Make sure you guys are keeping up with all that. For sure. When things happen, you want to be aware. You want to be able to act without me telling you to act, okay? Again, let's look at this bat. Bat's not necessarily a great investment. Keep that in mind. We still have a ton of these Tatis bats, and they are slowly going up here. Slight profit on them now. Not a lot. Would rather just quick sell them. The glove I held on to here as well is at 1,500. Again, that you could have bought them all for 1,000. Small profit there. And then the other profit that was going on here was for the tape. And I sold ours, and I sold them too low. I'll be honest. Too low, obviously. Should have waited. I think my selling here, I sold them all around 2,000 or 2,900. How many people are buying them? I don't know. I'm sure they kind of go quick. Keep that in mind next time something like this does happen. These were 1,000. As many as you wanted were 1,000. Right? Like I want to. Let's find this. Right? It wasn't even that long ago. So look at all these cards. We were buying 5,000 that day, right? Lots of these cards. We started selling these at 2,000. We see the back grips right there, 2,000. Sort of started getting rid of them a little bit. I was happy with my my profit there. But when are we going to go to the buy orders here? Again, just to show you guys, look at this DSP back grip hero. These are all different pages. You see the pages moving, right? Yeah. Is that always going to happen? No, you're not always going to triple your stubs, double your stubs. But if it's the minimum price, please guys, look at those cards and invest. Okay? There's no risk. There are so many people playing this game. How do you know that there's so many people playing this game, CC? Well, here's a really good idea how you can tell. We'll go look at Buxton here. Who was the player of the month card? Who was a free card to earn? Look at the parallels. The orange parallel. Orange parallel has 150,000. The green parallel has 224,000. That means there is 200,000 people who completed that set. That is a lot of people. As even when we get down up to here, it's still a lot on there. Someone like Chipper Jones, right? Who's a really rare card. Tough to get. There's 46,000 people who have completed it and basically played a game. 46,000. Mike Trout, the most expensive card in the game. Look at his parallels at 55,000. Okay, so there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of volume. You can hold on to your stuff. Sometimes you can hold on for a little more risk. Again, me learning from what happened with the bat grip is why I am not just listing all my cards at one time here, because these cards have the potential to go up. And again, keep in mind, always watch the prices of these cards, okay? You will see that from time to time. Where is this card? You see that spike? You see that spike? That was player of the month. All right. That was player of the month. Ryan McMahon, it was part of that too. That spike? That's player of the month. All right. Nick, old Nick here. You see that spike? That's player of the month. Okay. You will see that. Now, Gurman is one of the only cards that didn't necessarily follow the pass so much. He kind of came down pretty hard. But just keep that in mind as you see these things. Some of these gold cards from the past are still expensive. Look at the spike. Look at the spike. Okay. If everything spikes, it just is very telling. I'm here to help you guys. I know a lot of people, you want gameplays and all that. I'm not the best gameplay guy. But what I want to do and what I get a lot of joy out of in this game is helping you guys have a better game experience by not spending any money or spending less money. And that is what we're here for, okay? That's what I'm here for. Now, I'm going to do something dumb to end the video. And then I'll let you guys go. Headliners pack. I haven't pulled anything all year. It stays true. It stays true. I'm just going to quick sell this card. I know he doesn't actually... He's tough to sell as well. For an extra 70 stubs. Whatever. But that is going to be it. Thank you guys. Be great. Take care. I'm out. Peace.